because there's nothing like maybe 6 years ago. There's nothing like maybe kids, maybe primary schools game. But when I see them, maybe channels are coming. It's a lot of at least a lot of encourage for most of we say we are the grassroots coaches, because to pick at least maybe a player from the primary school, not just them to the highest.
Agoiba is one of the 4 schools that will represent Lagos State at the 2013 Channels National Kids Cup, scheduled to begin on May the 22nd.
What do you think of when you mix spicy pepper with chicken?
That sounds delicious. Chicken pepper?
And what do you get when you add Indomie to pepper chicken?
So when you add Indomie to pepper chicken or cook them together?
Indomie pepper chicken, Abi.
That was what I was going to say. You get Indomie pepper chicken.
The same thing with my guy, Yana, babe.
And how does Indomie pepper chicken taste?
Oh, great. Superb.
Spicy.
Indomie pepper chicken. Get it while it's hot.
Okay, thank you for staying with us. So, teams are getting ready, and I hope you are also getting ready for the fun that Channels National Kids Cup will be providing from next week. Gentlemen, let's go on now and take a look quickly at the Nigerian Professional Football League and talk about the games to be played this weekend as well as the National League. But before we talk about the games, let's go into the boardroom. In Nigeria, people have talked to us about the impact that the boardroom is having on the football. The boardroom is where it all starts, and that is where things are corrected and then translated to what we see on the pitch. The LMC took some decisions, and the NFF disciplinary committee, organizing disciplinary committee, have ratified some of those decisions at their meeting on Wednesday. You can see on your screen, Rangers, were told to play 6 home games behind closed doors after it was alleged that they assaulted the referee. That decision has been ratified by the NFF Organizing and Disciplinary Committee. Rangers duo of Sheun Taro and Per Colley are also to appear in Abuja before the Organizing and Disciplinary Committee on the 30th of May. Kaduna United, that were also told had a similar case of assault on referees, are also to play 5 home games in an empty stadium without their fans. And they have to do that with immediate effect. And then they are also to pay 200,000 naira fine as the medical bill for the assaulted and injured referees. And then the game week 8, Kano Pillars against Atlant, that was stalemated after shooting incident and encroachment on the pitch, will be replayed in Lokoja on the 30th of May. Atlant wanted the full points. Pillars wanted the replay in Kano, but I think the NFF disciplinary committee have settled for May 30 in Lokoja, and the next disciplinary committee meeting will be on the 30th of May. Cases involving Lobi against Enyimba, where the referee was assaulted, Nasarawa against Wiki, where the referee was assaulted, will be looked at when the next meeting takes place on the 30th of May. So that's from the boardroom. Decisions being taken around some of those issues. I hope that it will make us put a stop to violence.
But so is the issue now what the 2 clubs want or what the rules say? It should not be what the 2 clubs want. If there's an encroachment, the laws are there. The laws are there. The 3 points and 3 goals should go to the team but the fans did not encroach.
Okay, let's run through these fixtures. We'll come back and look at that issue, because the match commissioner's report and the referee's report also play a key role. And the referee said, we told Atlant to come back and play, but they said no, we have gone beyond the number of time, the number of minutes allowed by law, so we shouldn't replay the game. We'll talk about that later, but let's run through this fixture quickly first. Week 13 this weekend, Sharks against Sunshine in Port Harcourt. So an interesting game, because Gbenga Gumbote, the coach of Sharks, is a former coach of Sunshine. About this time last season, he was the man in charge of Sunshine. So how much of Sunshine will he know to be able to plot their fall in Port Harcourt? We have Atlant still riding on the crest of the amazing away victory over 3SC in Ibadan. They will be hosting ABS. They need to remember that their first game of the season was a loss to Nembe City, and ABS can do it. They can hurt them again. And ABS, of course, last Wednesday couldn't win at home against Sharks. Rangers against 3SC will have been the biggest game this weekend, but Rangers are on the continent, so it's postponed. till another time. Nasarawa against Aqua United. It's another good game. Both teams are doing well. And we'll see who eventually will smile at the end of the day. Enyimba against Bayelsa United is a massive game in Aba. Bayelsa, of course, going to Rangers and getting a point, and then beating Nasarawa at home. Second on the log, and that's an impressive showing from the newly promoted Bayelsa United. Nembe, that's the team I'm adopting as my team for the season, against Wiki Terrace of Bochi.
You have not told us why you have adopted the Nembe.
I have a right to choose any club I like.
Okay.
Warri Wolves against Kano Pillars. That's a massive game in Warri. Pillars have been poor on the road. We'll talk about that as well. They've been very poor on the road. They've been very convincing at home. In fact, they considered their first game at home in a long while this season to Nembe last week. But on the road, they've been chipping goals anyhow. And it's a source of worry for me. Kaduna United against Lobi. Kwara against Dolphins. Gombe against El Kanemi. Complete the round of fixtures in the Nigeria Professional Football League, Week 13. Before we go to the National League, let's spend some time to talk about this. Pillars are topping the table right now. They have a goal difference of +2. So good at home, so convincing at home, but so poor away from home.
Yeah, and you can't be champions if you don't get the points.
The reason they were champions last season was that they were able to get points on the road.
Absolutely.
They already have some points on the road anyway this season. They beat ABS in Ilorin, I think 3-1 this season already. Pillars. But of late, 4-0 to, was it Enyimba?
3